Greetings and salutations, I'm Mac, this is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, nothing overly productive happened. We did dig our way to the bottom of the wasteland biome here. Actually, I should be able to check what it's called. So, the sandstone biome is where we started. Temperate oasis with few inherent dangers. Perfect spot to get a colony up and running. Oxalite and buried muckroot are insufficient to supply while you sustain your colony while you gather resources. Dirt, algae, copper, and of course sandstone provide all the materials a basic colony essentials built. Random shine bugs provide morale boosts for my duplicants, but they're not a reliable light source. Hatches can be domesticated for food or for coal. Oh dear, I'm sorry I did not think this through. Right, so you can click on star map and then the planet, and that gives you a brief overview of what you can expect. So it tells us there's minor volcanoes and a volcano here. We know about the cool slush geyser and the cool salt slush geyser. We knew about the cool gas geyser and the cool steam vent. So the only interesting ones that weren't guaranteed were the carbon dioxide geyser and the hot polluted oxygen vent. Darn, I much prefer it when you get a chlorine vent naturally, because I like being able to have a... Well, for a start, it gives me a source of bleach stone, which is actually extremely important. You just feed it to a bunch of... You just feed the chlorine vent to your squeaky puffs and they turn it into bleach stone. Plus you can also... I don't think I have it yet. No. This technology here, Ore Scrubber. Kill a significant amount of germs present on raw ore. So anyone that walks past these things will consume some of the chlorine that you pipe into it in exchange for absolutely obliterating the germs on it. Useful for getting it off the slime before you put it into the box with all the others, because otherwise it's going to multiply for quite some time. Yeah, that won't be safe to put into the O2 feeders. Well, we have access to the grub fruit. Now I guess dig out this lead and this abyssite before sealing this away. Turn this on. And now it should completely empty this area. It'll certainly take some time, but it will happen. It's definitely the point of the game where I'd consider time skips, if not for the fact that I don't particularly like the time skips. They have a tendency to desync my commentary. But also not an awful lot of interesting is happening. As soon as this got blocked up because it had nowhere to send this pipe, but now here's a gas reservoir for it all to stock up in. And now it can stock up even more. And we have the electrolyzer and the rust deoxidizer. One of those is very important. It uses rust and salt, and 60 watts per second. It produces oxygen and chlorine. I don't think there's renewable sources of rust, unfortunately, so we can't make use of that as a way to get renewable bleach stone. The electrolyzer converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. Become idle when the area reaches maximum pressure capacity. So, 1000 grams per second of water and 120 watts produces 888 grams per second of oxygen and 112 grams per second of hydrogen. We're going to make a pretty interesting thing with that once we have some steel and plastic in our possession. We actually have a lot of polluted dirt here. We're gonna have to do something about that. I think mainly what we're going to do about it is swap over to plumbing bathrooms. Oh, wait. You don't have any germs? Good. Just checking. The concern is that your brake is going to come up and then you're going to drop it on the floor. Yeah, with all the tasks piled up, I think it's going to be a while before Abe gets back to the construction jobs. We have 15 kilograms of hydrogen. Definitely won't be enough to make any use of all that, but all things considered. Actually, you know what really is on high priority for research? Art. But then again... Alright, we're going to research what we can towards solid management. But once we've extended all the resources towards that, we're going to go into something else. We're going to go for the art research. Oh! Someone laid a dense pufflet egg. Fantastic. It's here, it's just hidden by all the dirt and the sand and the sandstone. Alright, I think it's actually thin enough in there that we can safely go inside and grab this Drecko. Actually, what are you guys doing? We needed to have this finished above all else. We don't have any more hydrogen to pump out of here though, so I guess we'll have to dig into other areas and route the hydrogen in from there too. We have a little meat, but not that much. We have a little mush fry, but not that much. Alright. What's the damage? We could get another pufflet. Two duplicates aren't that interesting, but... Okay, so even though the achievement isn't lost even though we started farming plants. The more important point is, how far have we gone in hopes of achieving carnivore? The number's still going up, but it's at a more controlled rate. I think that since we're at 10,000 per cycle, it's okay for us to go for something else. And the something else is going to be this little pufflet that we are going to remove immediately and move down here. Turn that off because it's no longer airtight. How much polluted dirt do we even have? Four thousand 4,461 kilograms of polluted dirt. Ouch. I think part of it is because these guys ate the seeds that fell down here. Okay, I have an idea on how to get this out without causing a bit of a contamination problem. I don't want it to be gold, but I might have no choice. Okay, who has a skill? It's Catalina. I guess cooking will keep her morale balanced. But because I am slightly annoyed at them just leaving that guy on the ground, and now turn the ranching and farming back down. How much husbandry do you have? I remember hearing at one point that the husbandry stat was actually glitched and you just couldn't build it, or you couldn't build it at a decent rate. I'm pretty sure that he was husbandry rank 10 last we saw, so Either that's fixed or it at least doesn't stop them from reaching that point. Has to be done. I'll destroy it later. The objective here is to create a system that drops off all... If anything rots in this room, then this should put it on the conveyor rail and it will get shuffled all the way over to the washroom recycling center where the compost is. So nobody should have reason to bring food poisoning covered polluted dirt through the building. I'm creating this little temporary set off so that we can get rid of the polluted dirt in this room. Ooh, I also want to point out that I saw earlier that we had gotten a stone hatchling. I'm trying to figure out if I should save it, because the thing is, I'd like to get started on learning the... Okay, that's what I'll do. Set up incubator here, then a critter feeder. I'm going to use this little room as a sanctuary for a stone hatch. I'm not going to use it for any actual proper ranching. Or maybe I should, but... The important thing is that I can use this as a safe way to store away a specific egg. I actually do know automation that allows you to set up a system of this is only powered when it needs to be sung to, but I don't want to have to deal with powering an incubator on top of everything else I already have to do with manual generators only. I think I'll just clear that one egg away. Ah, so this does count as a stable. It's a very small stable, but it is a stable. And bam! Now that's going to clear out that room. Granted, it's not actually going anywhere because the conveyor rail doesn't go the whole way yet. I think we should install a conveyor bridge here. Eventually it'll start. Eventually I'll get control over the base. It's just not going to be here for a while. What I do want to do though is, since we have a stone hatch on its own, I want to feed it just iron, so it'll hopefully produce smooth hatch eggs, because those are what we need the most. Ah, right, it's Hassan's break. I don't get why it says pen status okay. That'll probably be fixed when I save and reload, because it's actually very late it's gone late at night and I need bed. At least this room's a bit tidier. Oh right, we can't ship out of this room because it's just a puff. It's when it grows up that we'll be able to wrestle it and move it to a new room. Everyone's counting on Hassan to build this toilet excavator. Alright, we need to install a shearing station here, otherwise there's absolutely no point to growing these Dreckos. Well, I guess not no point, you can get phosphorite out of it. Because yeah. The creator will produce the following materials: 10 kilograms of phosphorite when properly fed. And the thing is, it might actually be worth uprooting one of these mealwoods and installing a wheezewort, when we get access to wheezewort seeds anyway, because these guys radiate quite a bit of heat. Eventually it'll cause the mealwood to stop growing because it's just gotten too hot for them. Well, the shipping's underway, certainly. Dave has a skill point. Yeah, stick to the super hard digging hat. I'm not saying everyone needs a unique hat, but what am I doing? Whether it's later at night or not, it's time to end the episode. So until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.